This is an excellent sight, one of my favorites for sure. Has a lot of great features on it. The main thing is the scope housing has crosshairs with a power dot in the center. And the awesome thing is it has 11 different adjustments on it. You can go real dim if you're in a blind, or you can go real bright if you're in a tree stand.
Scope housing has crosshairs with lighted center dot for superior long distance accuracy.
It's ultra smooth, easy one-hand adjustment. So that way when that buck's out there, it's crunch time, you can get that sight exactly where you want it. You can do it quickly and easily.
Aperture housing also includes vertical and horizontal tilt adjustments.
Adjustable second and third axis level. You know, along with the glow-in-the-dark shooter's ring and the crosshairs being built in with a power dot sight that has 11 different adjustments on it, it's machined aluminum. This is a very heavy, well-built sight. It's one of my favorites, the power dot.
We're dedicated to bringing new and reliable products to our loyal customers year after year. Introducing the Clutch. This is a crossover sight that delivers both target range performance with the ability to quickly acquire yardages in the field while hunting. The friction drive system creates smooth and repeatable movement for precise pin placement. The Clutch is 100% machined aluminum, has stainless steel hardware, micro windage and elevation adjustments, and second axis adjustments. Double-sided tape enables both target and hunting performance simultaneously. Essentially, you can use one side for target adjustments with a different arrow trajectory and use the other side for your hunting rig with a different arrow trajectory. The fine point needle is located on both sides for precision adjustments. The threaded housing also has an ability to accept an optional 1 3/4 inch lens, which is not included. When the moment presents itself, whether it be a target or an animal, be clutch and know that you're using the most reliable and trusted brand in the sight industry, Trophy Ridge.
This is an excellent sight, one of my favorites for sure. Has a lot of great features on it. The main thing is the scope housing has crosshairs with a power dot in the center. And the awesome thing is it has 11 different adjustments on it. You can go real dim if you're in a blind, or you can go real bright if you're in a tree stand.
Scope housing has crosshairs with lighted center dot for superior long distance accuracy.
It's ultra smooth, easy one-hand adjustment. So that way when that buck's out there, it's crunch time. You can get that sight exactly where you want it. You can do it quickly and easily.
Aperture housing also includes vertical and horizontal tilt adjustments.
Adjustable second and third axis level. You know, along with the glow-in-the-dark shooter's ring and the crosshairs being built in with a power dot sight that has 11 different adjustments on it, it's machined aluminum. This is a very heavy, well-built sight. It's one of my favorites, the power dot.
We want to share with you the newest version of the Archer's Choice Range Rover Pro.
The ultimate hunting archery sight. My favorite.
The new version of the Archer's Choice Range Rover Pro. New push button design for easier brightness adjustment. Remembers the last use setting when you turn it back on.
Auto power off. After 4 hours without adjustment, the dot automatically powers off. This saves your battery life.
Over 80 multicolored yardage tapes to calibrate to any speed.
Zero in adjustment dial. It's toolless, micro adjustable, adjustable level, glow ring, lens cover,
and the available magnifying lens.
You know, we have trusted and relied on the innovation and the new technology that TRUGLO has constantly brought to the archery industry.
Right, every year they come out with new products and we're excited to share them with you again. But the biggest thing you have to remember is when brightness counts.
Yep, count on TRUGLO.
I want to bring to you a brand new product for 2019. It is the Alpha Slide sight. This sight is going to be on my bow this year and I'm really excited about it. Not only do we have a little bit added adjustment here so that you can get out to a little bit farther ranges with your bow, but we've packed in a quiver bracket into here so that you can mount your quiver in any way that you really want to onto this sight. And I'll show you how to do that in another video. The other thing that this sight includes is 0.019 pins and a A-shaped pin that helps you funnel that pin down to your target and just allow you to have a better sight acquisition on your target. And I really like that shape because it doesn't obstruct the target that you're shooting at. So this sight is great with windage and elevation, micro adjust, and allows you to just really be on your game whenever you need to.
So a couple key features of the Tetra that kind of set it apart from our other optimizer sites. One, really begin in the front end. And you'll notice on the Tetra that the front end looks different. So the scope housing doesn't actually bolt to the side of the frame like our other optimizer sites does. It actually slides into a channel. We call that our infinite adjust channel. And what that does is it allows you to just really fine tune your 20-yard mark when you're sighting in. So what that ensures is your 20-yard mark being as close to zero as possible, which is ultimately the goal when you're sighting in, because then you'll get the most range out of your yardage tape. The other key feature is on the windage bracket itself. So all of our sights come with micro adjustable windage. So one click is approximately 1/8 of an inch at 20 yards. So on the Tetra, you actually get both your micro windage as well as major windage. So when you're sighting in, you're going to start by adjusting your major windage and then fine tune it with your micro windage. So it just makes the sighting process a little easier. Other than that, we have a wheel forward yardage wheel design, which is also found on our Kingpin. But on the Tetra, it's a little different. It has this ninja star kind of feel to it. So it's a little bit nicer to grab if you have gloves on. So the yardage wheel is not removable, which it is on the Kingpin. So that is one difference. But overall, it's just a little bit better feeling. There's some internal parts that are a little different, but overall, it's just a well-built, easy-to-use sight.
Today I want to go over the Tactic Hybrid from Custom Bow Equipment. This sight comes in a 3-pin or a single horizontal pin and 19 thousandths diameter fibers. The CBE Smart Mount gives you 3 different positions to mount it to your bow. Once you have the correct tape picked out, your pins can be set to 20, 30, 40, and your needle will be on 40 yards using your bottom pin as a floater. If you have a 50-yard shot, you can then unlock this knob, dial it down to the desired yardage, use your bottom pin, and let her rip. With the Tactic Hybrid single pin, you can just dial down to the desired yardage and you're good to go. Another cool feature of this sight is it does have a gang adjustment and micro clicks. So you can unlock this knob, click it to the left or right, and micro adjustments to make sure that you're dead on. Adjusting the elevation on this sight is super easy. All you have to do is remove these 2 screws, pick the desired holes, insert the screws back, and you're good to go. The Tactic Hybrid is right or left-handed. Instructions will come in the box if you were to change this to a left-handed sight. The Tactic Hybrid comes with a rheostat light and detailed instructions with sight tapes to assist you in making sure that you're sighted in correctly. Another cool feature with this sight, it has the CBE fiber management system, which is ever so popular. The fibers wrap around here to ensure that you've got bright pins. If you're in the market for a new versatile sight, don't overlook the Tactic Hybrid from CBE Custom Bow Equipment.